We are about to find out that there are only certain groups in this world that can be racist, and there's only certain groups who can also be oppressed based on the questions that are asked of these people and the answers that they come out with. As I usually say, I am not going to talk anymore, so let us get into the video.
Should someone go to prison for putting up stickers saying Black Lives Matter?
No.
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 No, absolutely not.
Not really. Same applies to the white people as well.
So someone putting up stickers saying White Lives Matter shouldn't go to prison?
No, as well, no, because we're both equals. We just got different skin color, and we're all living the same life.
Do you think someone should go to prison for putting up stickers saying White Lives Matter?
Neither. No.
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 Is the phrase Black Lives Matter racist?
No.
So far, I'm actually surprised by the answers that we've heard. With the questions that were asked so far, I would have been expecting different answers from these people, because usually when people get asked these types of questions, especially in today's climate, people are usually politically correct or just don't know what they're talking about or just have contradictory answers to the questions that are asked. So it's surprising so far. And this is an interesting place I paused it because this guy's face is very interesting right now. But we'll see if anything changes as we go along.
It's not racist if it's not at the expense of other lives also mattering.
No.
Well, not racist, but I've noticed that lots of people keep telling Black Lives Matter all the time, and there's post-it notes everywhere, you know. So that's I don't see what's the reason about this. It's all equal for me.
No.
Is the phrase White Lives Matter racist?
Yes.
I knew we couldn't last long in this video until we finally found someone who does the stupidity that most of them usually do. Black Lives Matter is not racist, but White Lives Matter is racist. How this person's going to explain how that's the case, I am not sure, but as per usual, they just talk absolute nonsense, and we are more than likely about to see the nonsense that she's about to say.
Why?
Because white people haven't experienced the same injustice that black people have, so I don't think it's fair to make the same comparison.
I see what you mean about comparisons, but in terms of whether it's actually racist or not. That's when I say sorry. When you
as a standalone statement, no. Like, white lives do matter, black lives do matter, all lives do matter. But like, if you were saying white lives matter off the back of the Black Lives Matter movement, then I don't think that's fair.
So you don't think that's fair, but would you say it was racist?
No, as a standalone comment, no.
These people just say absolute nonsense and don't even know what they're saying half the time. Nothing that anyone goes through is the same. So for you to say that, well, if white people say white lives matter, it's racist because they haven't gone through things that black people have gone through, so they can't say that, makes absolutely no sense. And if you did your history, you would also know that white people have also faced oppression. But of course, social media haven't taught you that. All they've taught you to believe is that white people are privileged, black people are oppressed, black people face racism, and white people have never apparently been oppressed, which is just pure stupidity. Social media teaches these people what to think, and they can't think outside of that because it's what their friends tell them, it's what social media tells them, it's what their schools tell them, it's what their universities tell them, it's what everyone tells them, so they can't think otherwise, and when they're faced with different opinions, they malfunction as per usual.
Is the phrase White Lives Matter racist?
No.
No. For the same reason.
I don't find it racist. I think every life is important. Black, white, Asian, any life is important.
Is the phrase White Lives Matter racist?
Before we get back into the video, I need everyone to turn on their post notifications so that you get notified whenever one of my videos come out. Like the video as much as possible, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and follow me on Twitter at YinkaThatGuy. Let us get back into the video.
Not at all. Nobody talk about this. Nobody mentioned that. It's the first time ever someone mentioned that to me. For about 80%, when I walk through, I see on the buses, I see graffitis around. It's always Black Lives Matter, but I don't see what's the purpose of this. It's all neutral for both white or black or brown. We're all in the same community, same doing the same thing, paying our bills. So everything is normal for me.
Can you define what racism is?
Racism.
By the dictionary or however?
I mean, I can't reel off the Oxford Dictionary.
Why not? Why not?
Yeah, basically going against any race, talking like discriminatory or like being prejudiced against anyone of a different racial background.
highlighting any differences between us being humans.
Once again, I'm surprised by the definition, especially of the person who said that it's racist to say white lives matter. I'm surprised by her definition because her definition was pretty accurate. I genuinely would have thought she would have said the usual, that they say that you need to have power to be able to be racist against someone, which makes no sense once again. But she actually gave a pretty good definition. The other guy with the crazy eyes gave a weird definition that wasn't really racism. He said highlighting differences between humans is not really racism. It has to be specific towards race that makes racism. Other than that, the definition of the previous person wasn't actually a bad definition.
Hate towards any ethnic background.
Can you define what white supremacy is?
Yeah, so white supremacy is basically like white people assuming that they are better than any other race. Like white people assuming that they are better than any other race.
And is it possible to be racist to a white person?
Yeah, I think so.
No, I don't think racism is a reverse thing. No.
You can't be racist towards a white person.
No.
Make it make sense. Her answers were going so well, and then she ends up on this question and answers the way she answered. I genuinely don't know how people's brains function, or some people's brains function. How can you not be racist towards white people when you just gave a definition of racism and said it has to do with ethnic background, and then you follow on to say that people cannot be racist towards white people, which contradicts your first statement, which contradicts the definition that you just gave of racism. These people genuinely have TikTok brains and do not think, because the things that come out of their mouths make no sense. Most of the interviews and the people in the interviews was going so well, and then people just have to say something stupid and it just makes no sense to me. And it just shows me that people just do not think nowadays, that you can contradict yourself within minutes of each other, and it makes no sense to me.
I don't think so.
Is it possible to be racist to a white person?
Yes. It's far more difficult, but yes.
Can you be racist towards a white person?
Yeah.
Is it possible for someone to be racist to a white person?
Well, racism is everywhere. You know, everybody have different ways and different mindsets. And whoever I approach the person, he or she could be, but I don't know. I can't define it.
This was definitely another interesting interview. Not as crazy as most of the videos that we go through on this channel, but still a very interesting video nonetheless. And you guys should also go and subscribe to this channel just to show them support and show them that you came from my channel as well. But anyway, that was another video, another reaction. As I usually say, if you guys enjoyed the video, like the video as much as possible, comment down below, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and follow me on Twitter /X at YinkaThatGuy, and I'm out.